Pick 13, Hawthorn has selected Will Day from West Adelaide.
Really good signs for the Hawthorn supporters as some youngsters. We saw Will Day burst onto the scene. Got to be his best game at AFL level last night.
It's been a really good contest, and away they go again. So Will Day's been something for Hawthorn supporters to say, right, we'll mark that in the book, we've got a good one there.
Yeah, and he's made it harder, but he's got closer, and that's the perfect shape to brighten up Hawthorn's day, and they needed it.
He's building on a really strong first year, and doing things like this where he chops out, he reads the ball so well.
Landed, he got turned and he landed very heavily on his hip.
So my name's Jack Price. I'm a rehabilitation coordinator here at the footy club. So my role is specifically working with our injured athletes once they come into rehabilitation. So obviously over the last 10 or 12 weeks I've had a lot to do with Will Day. So Will sustained an injury to his right ankle, bit of a twisting mechanism, so he's caught up in a fairly heavy tackle. Initially when he came from the field we weren't sure whether it was an injury to the ankle itself or the lower leg. So his inability to kind of weight bear was a real concern at the time. So over the next couple of days he had some scans done which confirmed that he had a fracture through the distal medial tibia, so the lower part of the leg just above the ankle. Yes, I think Will knew that he was in a little bit of trouble from an injury point of view. We were hopeful at the time that it might have been an ankle sprain that we can sometimes get up and going on the day. Once his function was what it was, in that he was really struggling to weight bear and certainly not able to jog or hop or run. So he was fairly devastated at the time. It was probably more in the coming days once he realised the extent of the injury that probably hit home a little bit. Will's an absolute pro. Like he's for a younger athlete, the way he's attacked and approached his rehab's been first class. He gets in nice and early, wants to know what his week looks like, what his day looks like, and gets stuck in and gets the work done. So we'd set out, specifically to his ankle and his injury, we'd set out some really clear goals from a strength point of view and a rehabilitation point of view, and he's the type of guy who wants to know what those goals are and so he can get after them.
It can be a challenge. Obviously everyone wants to be out there every week playing. It's what we're here to do, play games of footy, and when you're not playing, it's no one likes being on the sidelines. So Daisy, he looks after his body so well, which is why he's recovered so well, and he's gonna keep growing. So I can't wait to see what he can do.
I think there's a lot of upside for Will. Yeah, it's just he's a great character. So I can see him certainly going on, and he's already an emerging leader, I think, at this footy club, and certainly think he's got big things in store, both as a player and just as a person around the club.
Gathers Giant, little quick one here today, and here they go on the counter attack. Mitchell back to Day. Day with a striking, beautiful ball out wide.
Austin, Franklin, Day, controlled that nicely. Impey, Mitchell.
They should have won, slid.